be a big year for us in GSX this year because we had several sort of segments covered in terms of sectors. So we're going to show use cases around public safety and security, aviation, hospitality, transport. We're very excited about some of the innovative use cases we're going to show there. And it's a way as well to demonstrate our architectures in action, whether from mobility to data center, many of our security architectures, end-to-end and so on, playing their role in the context of those verticals. We have been one of the founding sort of members in the smart city concept, or what we called later connected urban development, and then later on smart and connected communities around the world. We've recruited so many different smart cities around the world, trying to push the envelope on how a unified services platform in any city, empowered by technology and networking, can actually transform the delivery of services and also the citizen experience in those cities. And we are going to bring some of our global experience into GITEX to demonstrate how IoT can now play into the next level of services in smart cities. IoT is going to play an acceleration factor, so I don't think it's necessarily going to change what the country stands for, but it's definitely going to emphasize that point and make it much more doable and doable in a much faster way. And I think it just represents that sense of urgency that we see today on an enterprise level, where there are other enterprises competing with a company. I think that's happening among countries as well. They understand that this IoT play can actually change, the landscape of competition even between countries, in the sense that how you can educate your people and mobilize resources, how you can become more efficient in terms of energy, how can you foster innovation in the Internet of Everything age using collaboration and so on. So many countries are actually adopting IoT at a national level, like we see in some of the countries here in the region, including UAE, of saying, how can I use IoT and technology to accelerate what was doable? So if I needed 15 years previously to move my country from one economy or social structure to another, can I do it now in 3 years? And the answer is yes. If you can adopt IoT, you will be able to do that. It's a very hot topic, of course, the relationship between IoT and security, and I think there are so many reasons why it's a valid sort of conversation. If you think about IoT, we are going to increase the number of connections in the internet, and each one of them increases just a potential point of vulnerability. We are trying to integrate so many of the technology stack and so many of the devices that follow different standards, sometimes proprietary standards. We are asking them to work together in a way that they haven't worked together before. That also includes many of security issues. However, that Internet of Things, with the way that Cisco sees it, we are transforming the network into a nervous system that also helps us track what's going on with those vulnerabilities and if there are any malicious attacks. In GITEX, we have 2 booths this year, not one. One of them is going to be completely focused on security, because we want to demonstrate how our security architecture end-to-end provide a solution, whether before the attack, during the attack, or after an attack, and how are we going to use smart network management in a way that becomes that nervous system into responding to security threats, which is in the Internet of Things, is going to be just part of our daily life. Those threats are going to exist. Our part of our job is going to be how are we going to manage them. There isn't enough security skills at the moment, especially with understanding of how much that cybersecurity is becoming an industry, a fully fledged industry. I think there isn't enough skills when we think about that every company on this planet eventually is going to become a technology company, because technology is going to enable the core of their operating model and business opportunity. There are not enough skills when you think, therefore, that every company is going to become a security company. So in that sense, we're working with our partners to try to elevate the security education and the expertise of our partners and our customers to tackle that exact point that you made.